guys, so we are on our maiden voyage. It's the first time we've had our camper almost completely loaded, minus Christy and Mercy's stuff. Court's here. Say hi. So we are looking to do our first event, which is the Bigfoot conference. So we're actually testing the camper out this weekend for 3 days to kind of work out all the bugs. So we're going to call it our maiden voyage. And we're going to go to Walmart now and pick up our groceries for the weekend. And then we're going to see how this thing tows and kind of work out all the kinks before we take our trip to Texas. And then we'll be moving on out west to do some other adventures. So our next stop, Walmart. So we made it to Walmart.
Well,
and my beautiful little bride here is with me.
Let's just say he made it to Walmart.
She missed me.
But he almost didn't make it to Walmart because of camping problems, the camper
So
problems.
here's our dilemma. Our dilemma is, this is what it looks like, and it's kind of hard to see with but that is like 3.5, 4 inches off the ground. And I have an app in my phone that tells us when we're level. And let me just show you what it's showing me. And we have concerns. So we call Camping World. This is our first time. So if you see, you could see here that we're 7 inches dipped at the front. Okay? So my concern is that we're too low. So she called Camping World and sent the guy pictures, and we are waiting for him to call back.
Because he's leaving.
They know.
Weekend. Oh, they know?
We're going to.
You guys know he's leaving me for the weekend, but that's okay.
Yep.
But he's testing the camper out.
It's maiden voyage.
So before we head to Texas and Yosemite to see if we can do this thing.
And then one of the things that we'll be able to do is we're going to actually log every time we camp in a different state as we travel the US and Canada. We got this map on our door. So after this trip, I'll be able to fill in the Ohio one. Here's these crazy kids.
Hello.
They had to go get my dog bone. Did you know what a dog bone was, Mercy?
No, I was like, is it shaped like a dog bone? Why is it a dog bone?
So this is our dog bone that we needed to convert from a 50 to a 30 because we weren't sure if the campsite that we're going to, it said have both because they may not be able to put us where we're supposed to be because it is the Bigfoot conference and it's going to be very, very, very busy. So we had to make sure that we had our 30 to 50 dog bone. I think it's going to storm. It's supposed to. That looks nasty. Nasty weather. It's got a handle. Pull straight out. Oh, it's the poop hose.
So weirdo.
Hey, it's Jeff, Camping World Service.
Hey.
Hey, so the reason I asked you to send me that was because the most important thing is making sure that once you're hooked up to vehicle, that it's mostly level front to back. And so kind of what I'm getting at is most of that is because of it being an SUV that's towing it. There are a couple, there's a couple things you can do to kind of alleviate that.
So our concern is it's about 4.5 inches from the ground in the middle, that if we hit a bump, it could break something.
Yeah, I totally understand that.
Like we have a leveler thing, a level in the camper. So it's saying that the front of the camper is 7 inches lower than the back of the camper. Does that matter?
Yeah, if that's true, it does.
It floats a little bit.
It floats a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, I don't know, what your guys' schedule looks like, but I can get you guys in here at some point to take a look, assess it right out front, see if it's see if it's off any, have a tech measure and make sure. And if it is, then we can do the adjustment.
See, because we're leaving. What we're concerned about, they're on their way to Salt Fork for a conference this weekend, and they're using the camper. My husband and son. What we're really concerned about is next Friday we're taking this to Yosemite, across country, and we need to make sure that we're safe. And so I think if we could try to get in maybe Tuesday to take a look, like that would be. We're an hour and a half away from you, unfortunately. But if we could get in at least just before we go cross country with my family and do something that's going to like destroy the camper or destroy us, it would make us feel better if we could just get in and just help us assess what we need to do.
Yeah, oh yeah, we can do that. I don't want you guys to be unsafe. That's definitely the most important thing.
Yeah.
So you said Tuesday?
Come up in the morning.
Yeah, Tuesday morning we can get up early and head out there. We can leave extra early to get out there pretty early.
Okay. It doesn't have to be super early. Our mornings are a bit crazy here. I'll probably be busy until about 10 o'clock anyway.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Maybe 11, to be honest with you.
Come around lunch then.
We'll come around lunch. What time do you go on lunch? We'll make sure that you're...
I leave at 1, so if you guys want to come
Before
in around 11:30, that'd be perfect.
11:30. All right, that sounds good.
Or 11. Either way,
11.
it's fine with me.
We'll be here at 11 just to be safe.
Okay. That'll work. I'll go ahead and put you guys on schedule, okay?
Thanks, appreciate you. So these are words of wisdom. Just go slow and push for the best. We're going Tuesday.
Mercy's like, I'm not in that death trap. I don't care.
And the court's just...
What's Court doing? Let's see. Oh, he just dropped a $1,000 phone. No big deal. Okay, it's raining. Now we're finally making it into Walmart. Talk to Camping World, just a quick recap. Talk to Camping World, and we're going to take it in next Tuesday. They're going to assess the ride to make sure that it's safe before we take our trip. Okay, we are in Walmart picking up some last minute supplies. It's nice to be out of the rain. Court says he's hungry. Why are you hungry?
Because the floor ate our breakfast.
His breakfast. How did the floor eat your breakfast?
So basically what happened is I set it on the counter too wrong. And it kind of slipped off and fell on the floor.
Oh,
And the dog started like,
eating it up.
yeah.
So what we're trying to find is, so we don't use propane because I don't want to fry on the propane. I want to try to keep it charged for our trip so I don't have to refill it again, because the place we get our propane, they make us pay a full bottling fee whether we use it or not. So they don't do it by weight, which is horrible, but that's the way they do it. So we're looking for some kind of electric top that we can fry in, maybe like a George Foreman, but I want one that we can switch the plates out, so that's what we're going to look for.
Guess how much these JoJo?
Boom. Half and half. Half and half. Oh no. They are forever gone. Gotta get some gyros, or whatever you call it. Okay, now we figure out like lunch meat. Lunch meat. Do you want any fruit or anything?
What?
Do you want any fruit or anything? Okay. So do you understand what I'm looking for, Court? We're looking for like one of these, but I want to be able to take the plates out so it's like flat inside too. So you can make either a grilled burger or a panini. Do you like paninis? Is it panini or panani?
Reminds me of me.
A little nini. This would work too, maybe. What about a Presto? Electric skillet. We could cook in there, fry hamburgers in there. That's $140. I don't think I want to spend $140. $79 for that, the George Foreman. What's that thing? Air fry and more.
I don't think it is.
What's it do?
It looks like it just like fries it. Like a fry.
Do you want to flip it over and we can take a look at it? Bring it up here on the cart so we can let our wonderful viewers so they can see what we're buying or looking to buy.
George Foreman Beyond Grill.
22 minutes to frozen, 8 times. It says air fry, grill, roast, broil, bake, keep warm. Huh. Air fry and more. So let's see, what does it do? Oh. Let's see the other side. What's it say on that side? Huh. Let's see what it says here. So on this side, it's got a roasting pan. Bakes, browns, and crisps. What do you think? You do pizzas in it, chicken.
Homemade pizzas?
Yeah.
Alright, we're
Okay.
homemade pizzas, we're getting that.
That's what we're gonna get. Now I gotta go get a chair, a camping chair, because I still have not found one that I like yet. Yes. It's in the camper. So now we need to go to the chair section. Okay, I heard that storm. So don't have a whole lot to choose from here, really. Mercy got this one. What's that one?
65. It looks like it can rock.
Let's see.
Yeah, it can rock.
No, you're fine.
You probably need
You're welcome. It's actually pretty comfortable. Makes me feel old though. What if I don't want to rock? Do I have an option not to rock? How do I look? Do I look
You
old?
like go really back. Like go really backwards when you start rocking.
Do I look old? Sitting in a camper rocker?
Look comfortable.
I wouldn't say old. You just look. So like a spring. House brand. I don't know if you saw that.
Got cup holders. Got a remote control. Looks like.
Yeah.
Is there's no way to rest your head?
Yeah, that's one up there too. It's like different colors.
Where? I don't think I want one I can rest my head on. Ooh, hear that storm?
Yeah.
No. Hard armchair. I don't know what that means. I think they're just wall. Oh, this is Ozark Trail. Ooh.
Oh, bars.
Let's see.
Comfortable?
Just trying to see what it felt like if I was using my computer.
You sit there and look at the stars at night.
Actually, I don't think this is comfortable.
No?
I think this will hurt my arms after a while.
This, there's a love seat here.
That looks like it's got hard arms on it too. It's got plastic arms.
68 bucks.
I don't think I like this. I don't like these arms. The arms are no good.
I like the fabric arms, like where you can like rest them on.
Yeah.
Here, there's this one right here. This one.
Wait, just wait. Let me put this away first. It is pouring down rain. I hear it.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it's pouring.
Okay.
This one. This one.
Nah.
That one's
See, this one don't have a high back either.
Yeah. Maybe it's just really like sit back.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm meant to sit back.
These don't look like they have very high backs in them. What are you? It's all coming out. Okay. I don't think that'd be comfortable either.
Yeah, it's like a hammock.
Did you hear that storm?
Yeah, it's crazy. How imagine the wind.
I think I'm just gonna suffer.
Yeah,
I'm gonna order one. I don't like these ones. Oh, I think I'll wait. I don't like any of those. All right, let's go get our groceries. It is the calm after the storm. We spent all of our time in here while it stormed, and now we don't get rained on. Hopefully the storm's over now. It won't rain no more for our trip. It's not looking too favorable, but let's hope. So we survived Walmart. Now we're off to our final campground.
Oh yeah.
So we made it to Salt Fork, and it has been, I know, every bit of more than 10 years since I've actually parked a camper in a campsite. So this will be very interesting. Okay, so this will actually be our first time putting up the Starlink. I tested it at home, but I never, we've not set it up live. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and set this up. This is a pole from Harbor Freight. It's a flagpole that we purchased. Just pops on top here. There's a nut that goes in the back. I've already messed it up because we actually have to put power in first. So we're going to pop this out. They gave us a lot of cord, so no problems with cording. It's waterproof. They're all waterproof plugs, which is nice. So, actually, I think I have to. Actually, I think I run this through here first. And then plug it in. And then we will pop this all back together. So it almost seems like once you put the cord in, it kind of just stays in there. So I'm gonna have you grab that cord. I'm gonna put this back down on here. Tighten this up. Okay. What I'm gonna do, we actually don't have to go up very high. Alright, now I got some ties in here I'll use. So we got a whole bunch of these. I hope. Let's put 2, 1.5. These things sure are sticky. What I wanted to do was put this under the scissor jack, but I forgot to get it out. So it actually didn't get to put it where I wanted to. So I'll just stick it under the truck tire. And all I'm trying to do now is get this back to electrical outlet. This is also waterproof plug. Of course, that doesn't fit. Too big of a plug. Well, Elon, that's something you'll have to address. Yeah. That's all right. Push up underneath that scissor jack. There. I just want to get it out of the way because nobody steps on it. Okay. So now, I'm ready with my cell phone. So what I'm gonna do now is go to my Starlink app. This is the first time we've been out and about. It's calculating the orientation. And if it needs to be twisted or adjusted, it will actually tell us that it does. And for this to work, all you really have to have is no trees in your way, and it really just has to be pointed up towards the stars. I don't know if you can see this or not, but we only have 2 bars here for cell signal, and then our Suburban has internet as well, but it only has 2 bars. So to really do these camping trips, if you're out in the middle of nowhere, you have to have, okay, see, it says Starlink is connected. It's downloading an update. Okay, so now we have to install the update. While it's updating, it's just saying that it is going to be unavailable. Okay, so now it's optimizing the connection. So it's determining alignment adjustments may be necessary in a moment for best performance. Okay, now it's saying that Starlink is connected. Because it may take a few minutes. There we go. It's online. So what I'm going to do is a speed test just so you guys can see roughly how fast we're getting internet-wise. So there's the. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off my cell plan. And I'm going to go to test my ISP and see. Oh. Let's see what this one does. Which honestly, what I'm doing with this is Teams calls. We have a lot of work that we do online, so this is all very important. Have internet access. So that's what we have here. Of course, we do have it is cloudy out, so that may have something to do with it. It's kind of cloudy out, so that may have something to do with the reception that we have. Good morning, everyone. This is day 1.5, day 2, however you want to look at it, but it is about 8:15 in the morning. Conference starts at 9 o'clock. We'll be here in about 15 minutes to go see everything that's being set up, what's going on for the day. I didn't get an itinerary. It just said who the guest speakers are. I've checked the website several times. I didn't get an email. So as far as organization goes, I'm not seeing it yet, but we shall see how that goes as the day progresses. But we are here at our campsite. We are in the F section of Salt Fork Campground, and this is kind of our view out the window. We've got some neighbors over here that I think slept in their Tesla last night. made some egg and ham and cheese sandwich. I'll have myself a cup of coffee. Quartz over here. Gonna say hi.
Hi.
What are you excited about today?
I'm excited for what the speakers have to say.
Well, who's gonna be your favorite speaker?
Probably Cliff. Or Boba.
I don't think Bobo's gonna be here.
No? Oh, that's sad. So probably Cliff.
And what are you hoping to learn from today?
I just want to hear the explanation on if they're real or not.
So when you look back 10 years from now at this video, you'll be 23 years old. What do you wish you would tell yourself in 10 years from today? Like, what would you change as a child to make your adult life better? So if you could look back as a 23-year-old and tell your 13-year-old self something, what would you tell yourself?
As a 20-year-old or a 13-year-old telling a 23-year-old?
13 telling a 23-year-old.
I guess don't be stupid and don't die. I feel like that's something I would do. I'd do something like dangerous.
That's the wisdom of a 13-year-old. So yeah, quite a bit of people here. I think that's Mothman.
No, that's Mothman.
That's Mothman.
That looks like
This is
Bigfoot.
the foggy creature.
This looks like marshmallows. Aliens.
And I guarantee you there will be aliens, there'll be cows being beamed up and, you know, all these little people and everything, so, and I have zero tolerance for them.
And Renee's right here, and she's gonna come up today, and she's gonna fill you in on what she's been doing after all those big fights with Mad Moneymaker. Are you up, Renee? Come on up. Actually,
You guys, I just want to say just a little bit while I'm kind of setting some stuff up here. A lot of people don't realize my first time through college, I was a physical anthropology major, so a lot of lists and comments were made about our MC today, and Esteban, it was nice to finally meet you in person, and I look forward to sitting down and having time to nerd out with you, because I am a fan. So thank you for what you do. Buckle up, kids. I got a lot I want to cover. Real quick, in case you guys don't know me, I grew up on the plains of South Dakota. Did y'all know that about me? Get a few drinks with me in the bar and the O's and the O's and the goat and bolts around. I starting coming out, but I was raised out there on the prairie. Day after high school, I loaded up my 74 Chevy Nova, whatever you own it. I headed out I-90, landed in Seattle. And from there, I followed that passion I have for rivers and science. And I went to the School of Aquatic and Fishery Sciences at the University of Washington, got my degree. I'm a river scientist. But for over a decade, I was conducting fisheries research throughout all the Pacific Northwest and Alaska. And from there, I was fortunate to springboard all those efforts into a position working with National Oceanic Atmospheric Administration, specifically the Northwest Fisheries Science Center there in Seattle. And it's kind of interesting for you guys to note a substantial part of my field work, majority of it that I did, was on the Olympic Peninsula. My co-hosts, those are three guys who adamantly believe that Bigfoot is real. Matt and Cliff are in the biosilo. Bobo's a little bit maybe more aligned with me, people don't realize, but they adamantly believe that it's real. All of these hours trapped in an SUV with my Bigfoot hugging co-hosts with really limited food options. These kids were inspired by the possibility that Bigfoot's real, that they're motivated to get outdoors and look for themselves. Because our community, not my community, our community is strongest when we focus on how we share and how we treat each other. So I want to thank you guys for coming to really is what one of my favorite conferences, because this is full of science, this is full of researchers, and this is full of people who let me hug them all the time, and I hope you'll come say hi to me at my table. Thank you guys.
Hang on. Okay, what are you trying?
It's the Dragon's Breath hot sauce.
Okay, and she says it's very hot.
It's got like Carolina Reaper in it.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's step over here. All right.
Can I just lick it or
Yeah.
just shove it in my mouth? Ooh, that's hot. Whoa.
Did it burn?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. It kicks
I
you
can smell it on your
immediately.
breath.
Woo. I'm getting teary-eyed because of that. Yeah.
Is your eyes swelling?
I don't know about swollen, but they hurt.
This time next year. Okay. So there's that.
Okay.
Fall off the chair. It's a little chalky, so
That's
it
all
doesn't
right.
like the filled tip.
Very
There
good.
you go.
Awesome. Thank you very much. All right, so we're going to try the brisket fries.
That's so good. That's so good.
Explain what it tastes like.
It tastes like,
Poop.
sure. Yeah. Sure.
There's a Mothman artwork signed by the author or the artist already
Okay.
framed and ready to go.
Okay.
Everyone's favorite Mothman. The artist is Donald England. You just never know, but you guys love moths, I know that. So somebody give me $50. It's 90 looking for 95. I got $90 over 95. I got 90 once. Wow. 90 twice. Sold right here, $90.
Okay, guys, so we're just going to take a few minutes here and just kind of sum up the Bigfoot conference for this year. Just talk about some of the guests, expectations, what we thought we were coming into this with, and then what really happened. So the first thing I want to talk about is the conference as a whole. I'm going to talk to Court about this because we had tried to get tickets for this for 3 or 4 years, couldn't get tickets. So finally, this past Christmas, I reached out to the coordinator and he was able to get us 2 tickets. So we got to go here, finishing up Bigfoot conference. And I just want to kind of go through, so Court, from the times that you thought you knew what the conference was, like what was the difference between what you thought it was and what it actually was?
So I thought it was going to be a lot more like, I don't know how to say this, but like interactive stuff, but it's totally like a conference, so it's more about speaking and more about the stars speaking than actual interactive stuff you can do.
Okay, Court, so talk a little bit about first the vendors that were there that would sell merchandise, and then tell us a little bit about what you thought about the food vendors that showed up.
Okay, so the merchandise, there were some really cool items there. Some that I actually thought about buying, but they were just really expensive. I mean, that's what you're kind of going to get at this conference because, I mean, it's Bigfoot conference. But there were some very high quality items, and the food vendors, there's like about like 4. So there were like a couple like cookie vendors, and then like there's like one like salsa vendor with like spicy sauces and stuff. I tried one of the sauces. It's very spicy. It was very cool. I tried one of the cookies. They were really good.
So let's talk a little about the speakers that showed up. So there was 2 speakers from Finding Bigfoot. So it was Cliff Brackman and then Renee Holland. Tell me about, from watching Finding Bigfoot to actually seeing them in person, tell me about what the difference was, and if you had certain expectations, what were they? And then what did it feel like actually getting to meet him? So let's start with Cliff first, because I know that was the one you were looking forward to the most.
I thought he was gonna be like this, like genuine. I thought he was gonna be like uninterested in his viewers, I guess, and he would be really like out of like this place, but like he was actually really like interactive with his guests and very descriptive in his speech. So I think he was really cool to be around, and it was just cool to see.
Yeah, because you find that a lot of times, like people that come from the TV world, they are like untouchable. But he was very approachable, very genuine, was doing free pictures. You know, you get your picture taken for free, was not charging you for it. So then tell us a little bit about Renee. What was it like to actually meet and talk to her?
Renee actually has like, I thought she was like, her main thing was about Bigfoot, but like she has actually a passion for like marine biology and rivers and stuff. So I find that really cool.
She's a river and stream scientist.
A scientist, right? Not biologist, but like, she's like, she has a big passion except for like Bigfoot and stuff. She like incorporates Bigfoot in her research and says like how Bigfoot could be really helpful in our environment.
And then let's talk about, I know you didn't know Dr. Jeff Maldrum, but he did a big speech. Tell me a little bit about, we actually purchased one of the cast from his collection, and we actually got the last one, and then he signed it for us. But tell us a little bit about what you thought about his speech, where he came from, his point of view, and your overall thoughts on what he believes.
He has a, what's it called? The perspective.
He believes in evolution.
Evolution, yeah. So he has an evolution perspective, which is kind of not our way of thinking through things. We have a young Earth philosophy, but he really put into descriptive of how humans could be related through Bigfoot and how it could have fallen off from humans into this own species, basically.
Yeah, and so it was interesting to see two different points of view. I don't know what Renee's point of view is. I know she had talked about, you know, she at one point grew up near Indian reservations, and she had a lot of friends that were chiefs of Indian reservations. So there were things that she had talked about that she had a spiritual side of it, but I don't know where she stands. And I don't know where Jeff stands. I don't know if he's evolution or if he is young Earth Christian point of view. But we do have, I was able to record their conference keynote speeches. And if you guys are Patreon members, a link in the description down below. And if you're watching this on your video, then that will be right here, the QR code. But if you are Patreon members, you can actually, they'll be archived, those conference keynote speeches. They're not, the audio is not the greatest because we were so far back, and unfortunately Salt Fork Lodge doesn't have the best audio equipment, but they're there. I've got some transcripts for those, so all the Patreon subscribers and contributors will have access to those. They are not for the general audience, but for Patreon they are. Also, we'll have a complete description down below, links where you can find the Bigfoot conference if something you're interested in. So, Court, tell me this though, and a lot of people are going to want to know this from if they want to come or if they have come before. Somebody that is your age, okay, so young teen, when you went to this conference, was it what you thought it was as far as entertaining value, or was you expecting it to be a lot of talking education?
I was thinking it would be like more entertaining than it was an actual like conference, even though it has in its name. but I was completely wrong. It's more about the speeches and just like the pure context of the speeches, and you gotta like really listen for that. So I was kind of unprepared for that. And then like also like the vendors are great. So like if you are looking for entertaining stuff, there's stuff on like a plan chart thing, and we didn't do any of that. But the vendors, you can definitely walk around there.
So if somebody's planning to come to Bigfoot conference, it's a lot of sitting, listening, and trying to understand what the speakers are talking about, because there's no Bigfoot hunting, even though they did have a couple of those, but it rained the whole time we were here, so those weren't feasible for us. And but as far as that, it's a lot of talking. So somebody your age, would you say, what should they prepare for if they want to try this?
I say prepare for a lot of hours on end of speaking.
Sitting and talking, people talking.
People talking. It's not much of you walking around and doing entertaining stuff. It's more about listening to their speech.
And I would advise you to bring your own refreshments and snacks, because inside the lodge,
it's like $7
very
a pop.
Expensive for stuff, and you really can't go anywhere. We camped obviously this year, because you saw us setting up the camp and the satellite and stuff, but we didn't want to drive back. It's like a 10-minute drive to the campground, so we ended up purchasing stuff there, which was slightly inflated. So, but now what we're going to do is we're actually going to go check out the new exhibit they just put in. And the coordinator of the event said that they have a lot of Bigfoot artifacts that he's donated and they raised money for. What's it called? The Nature Center, I think?
I think so, yeah.
It's the new Nature Center they just built. It's only, I think, less than a year old. So we're going to go take a look at that now. Okay, so I misspoke. It's actually the Salt Fork Eco Discovery Center. So this was literally just put here less than a year ago. They opened it. And then a lot of the proceeds from the Bigfoot conference, they donated to this. They put a lot of the sculptures and stuff in this Discovery Center. What's fun about a lot of this is you can see that a lot of the signs were put up, and they have the little Bigfoot here to the left-hand side. So this is actually a pollinator habitat. I'm not sure exactly what their intentions are with this. I don't see a lot of flowers to pollinate with, but that's what they're calling this, is a pollinator habitat. And we have some friends that do find their way through cement. That's what happens when you don't properly put your weed barrier down. Pollinator habitat. Pollinators at work. So they're open Monday through Friday, 10 to 5, Saturday, Sunday, 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. We saw this at the Bigfoot conference. April 2025 is when this was constructed. It says they've got 5 miniature Bigfoot figurines hidden amongst the natural materials. If you can find them all, you're a true nature detective. Who's hiding in this tree? So they have some exhibits in here. So there's a turtle in this one. Snake in this one. This is a gray rat snake in this one. But I don't see him in there. So this is a really neat exhibit. It actually talks about how long it takes for habitats to recreate themselves after a natural disaster. So in this display, you can see that 1 to 2 years after a natural disaster, fire, logging, whatever may happen, this is kind of what it looks like. And then 3 to 5 years, so you pull out these slides and it shows you from an aerial point of view, 3 to 5 years, what that looks like. And the next slide's how many years?
6 to 15.
So this is 6 to 15, that's what it looks like.
This is 16 to 50.
So 50 years for the canopy to regrow back pretty much.
This is 300.
So 300 years, that's what it would look like for that canopy before they grow back. So it's a cool exhibit. Some of the animals that live local here in Ohio. It's a bobcat, dragonfly, snake. Is that a little lizard? A lizard.
Where's the snake?
Here's some dragonflies. Giant millipede. I've never seen one of those. Butterflies.
I've never seen one this big.
Here's a fishing spider. It's pretty gross. And then who is in the tree? Of course, you can go in there and put your head up through the bubble. Put your head up through that bubble.
Why?
So I can get a video of it. Just go in there and go do it.
Nah.
Do it. Stick your head out. Come on. Let me see. You can fit in there. Go ahead. I want to get a picture of you in the bubble. Look right at the camera when you get in there. Come on, it'll be fun. It'll be fun. Come on, there you go. So Court's gonna put his head up through the bubble. There he is. Fox.
There's actually a bunch of like little things down there.
Is there?
Like you can see this underwater. Like it's underwater.
Huh.
And there's like also like this. You can see that underground.
Oh.
And like this like little pond right here you can see under there.
Oh, this you can see?
Yeah, under.
Oh. Little otter.
You can see otter. I think you should go see.
Okay, so is it possible for a human-like creature to roam the forest and ravines of Salt Fork? You can see here's some pictures. Of course, that's the Patterson Gimlin picture. And here's what he says for it. The important thing is, I believe in myself.
That's the quote from Bigfoot.
So they say what type of evidence would support it. Obviously sightings. They do field recordings, footprints, any shelters, food scraps, hair and scat, and then of course a specimen, which we still do not have. And they have a little support wall here where you can actually write notes. What evidence supports your argument of a Bigfoot? Here's the footprints. just for size comparison. Okay, because he's nice and funny. Squatch watch. Yes. Not real, no proof, no evidence. Yes, and he likes Wendy's. This one says, not real. Yes, Bigfoot is real. So just for foot reference.
You're not even putting your heel all the way back either.
No. And you can see my toes, way how far back they are on my sandal. Okay, Court, let's see yours. How do you compare? If you want to.
Okay.
Ooh, you got little foot. You little foot.
My name's Littlefoot.
He's Littlefoot. It's his official Native American name, Littlefoot.
Little.
Got some books here. Little play space for little ones. Some history on conservation. Ooh. Ooh. He's coming up for some air.
That's the common snapping turtle.
Uh-huh. And they will snap you. Got some fish in here. Look at this little guy. Hey, little guy. Got some fish. And then they talk about amphibians, if they're present, how they can really distinguish your environment on how healthy it is. A little fishing exhibit here, understanding lakes and shorelines. If we follow the footprints, where will it take us? Outside. So they got a nice little setting area out here.
Facing the water.
There's no weeds growing up through the cement yet.
Yet.
It's always the operative word. So they have some paths that meander down through the back, up around the side, and that is the statue, the wooden statue of the Bigfoot that was actually at the conference. As we approach this statue, or this wood carving, or whatever this thing is, first thing came to my mind is he looks like the Slim Jim Bigfoot from the Slim Jim commercials. I didn't know his eyes were so red and scary. Do you really have scary red eyes, Bigfoot? Ooh, scary red eyes. Might as well make him bloodshot. Court wants to size himself up to the Bigfoot.
I'm obviously taller. Obviously.
Well, he's bent over.
I can bend over too. Just like this.
All right, Court, so can you give me, can you pose like he's posing? And let's see how close you can get to looking like what he looks like there in that pose. Let's do it.
He's doing like this.
Okay.
His fingers and he's doing like this.
Okay.
He's looking over like this.
That's not quite, yeah, his leg's bent up. See how his leg's bent up? That one's bent up. You gotta bend that leg up. You gotta get an exact pose he's in.
Like that.
No, it's not the pose.
Like that.
I don't believe it.
No, it's like that. You can
I don't believe you.
rate my pose in the comments.
All right, guys, so in the comments, that's what you have to do. Comment on if Court's pose was good enough to meet the Bigfoot pose that we had there. All right, guys, so thanks for joining us on this adventure here at Salt Fork in Ohio at this Bigfoot conference. If you can, like, subscribe, leave a comment, tell us if you've been to the conference, what you think of the conference, or do you expect on going to the conference? And then, of course, Patreon. There'll be a link in the description below if you want to support us on Patreon. We have some cool options for you to get involved with Patreon with us. Gifts, interactions, just a plethora of things. Discount in our merch store. So that's also something new that you'll see from this episode forward, is we'll have a merch store. And Court's gonna help us design some of our merch from the different cool places that we go. But we appreciate you guys watching. Subscriber numbers keep increasing, watch hours keep increasing. So we are ever grateful for all of you to help make this channel possible. So until next time, here's to many more miles and, of course, many more memories.